What up, Wakefield? Great day, great day. Clearing the energy. Hopefully that didn't bother your ears. Great day. We are bringing a rising message. Rising message. Don't know what's coming out, but we were feeling angel protection. So that could be it. Angel protection. Um, I keep hearing all kind of random songs. So music is just playing in that ear. Great day, Anthony. Great day. We hearing random music. The cup today is wake up and be awesome. Wake up and be awesome. Um, I really don't know. Yeah, I feel a couple of things. I feel angel protection, like the spirit or your angel team may be coming to remind you that you are protected. I feel music, right? Not just celebratory music, but all kinds of music from R&B to country, just music in general. I hear instrumentals, I hear jazz, you know. So music could be significant to somebody right now. I'm hearing just like music. Mm, mm, mm. Empress is coming through in the sun. And I also see Temperance Angel. So Temperance Angel and the Sun to the Empress, it do feel like some level of protection, and maybe the angels are trying to help you see something. Yes, Seven of Swords is behind there, and Three of Cups. So I don't know if the strategy, if it's lies and deceit, but I did hear the word strategy and celebration is here. So maybe they're working on something. You know, something is going on behind the scenes that's going to make you really happy and bring some sort of celebration. Yeah, Four of Cups. You could be feeling like, really kind of, a little down in the dumps a little bit. Like your energy could be low, whoever you are. Like, of course, Empress isn't just feminine energy, but she is a creator. She's birthing something, she's working on something, she's growing something. And the energy that I was getting, like dancing, is like this Knight of Wands. You know, somebody that's putting on some music. You see how she's playing the drum? You know, it's just something about the music. It could really bring somebody out of the funk. You see what I'm saying? It's like it could lift you up and bring you out of some sort of funky energy. Like you don't feel so great right now. And it could be the Wheel of Fortune, like things are changing. You could feel change on like I don't know why I almost said systemic level, but I feel like change, like you may feel like some sort of change is coming. You could be feeling a kind of way because change has already happened, right? Like with the Death card, Wheel of Fortune, Death card, right? So it could definitely be somebody's time may have come to an end, and with the holidays, that could pretty much put people in this type of energy, right? Like, I don't feel like celebrating. I kind of just really have a strong feeling to stay by myself, hermit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm not really for sure. We asked the spirit to come in and bring us revelation, high priestess. That alpha and omega to come in to reveal onto us what is this sensation. I do feel energy to break the monotony. So I'm getting like I'm hearing summertime, which is like my sister-in-law's name was Summer, but I'm hearing Will Smith is saying something about something that smooths the groove or smooth your vibe or something like that, like to break the monotony of something. So if you have gotten into the monotony of like feeling low vibration, maybe it's the holidays and things like that, change, maybe somebody isn't here. I mean, and I'm picking all of this up, so I don't want to differentiate yourself, the wheat, from what the spirit is bringing, because what we went through could be relative to another person. This emotion may not necessarily be ours. We're feeling it from somewhere else. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. I'm getting deep down, like underneath it all. I'm hearing Gwen Stefani, I think it is. Or was it No Doubt? Something like underneath it all. I'm not for sure who made that song, but that's what I'm getting. And where you place your energy is what grows. So if you are feeling like very down, low vibes, it's the time, a year, and something about it may have you in a holiday funk. You know, pay attention to what you put your energy on, because that is what grows. So if you are focused on being in a funk and like just sitting in it, that funk will grow. You will sink deeper into it. But when you start to do something to break the cycle, right, the monotony is what is given, put something on, a groove that can soothe your soul or something like that, then you may be able to get some of that energy back. And the spirit, the angels may be coming in to tell you something. This one, and this one. So yeah, see, High Priestess, they're coming in to tell you something. Broken heart, soothing the soul with a star, and an opportunity, where you place your energy. It's exactly what they were just saying. Excuse me, y'all. Great day to everybody that's tapping in. See, definitely getting a low energy, like very low vibes. And it's because of the things, the scenario. It's because of the things. It's the holidays. And there's things that can make people feel not so cheery. It's not giving Grinchy. It's not giving Scroogey. It's giving like, I just rather skip it. Go do something else. Stay in the bed or some shit. That's what it's giving. This star. But it's something that you need to heal, to work on, to reconnect with the divine, with your spirit team. And they're reminding you that where you place your energy, this vitality that has been gifted to you, is what will grow. That's what will grow. So if you are focused on the low vibe and you choose to sit in it and stay saturated and permeated by that energy, then you will continue to grow that. But if you do something to break the cycle, like put on some music, and again, I was picking up all kinds of music, from R&B to country to jazz to instrumentals and things with words. Like, it was like things that's gonna lift your vibe up, get you to dance and some stuff like that. Yeah, to bring somebody out of this funk. This is what I'm picking up. This. Definitely very heavy energy. And I spoke to a person yesterday about controlling, their energy yesterday, because it just leads to more stress. Four of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords, right? In every situation, we don't control the situations, right? Unless you're the actor, like the active participant, you're active in it. But even still, you can only control yourself. So anytime anything happens, the best you can do is control how you respond to it. Yeah, it could be a lover, a connection, right? A person. It doesn't have to be a lover, but it could be a partnership, a connection to a person. It could even be your response. Like, are you coming from your head or are you coming from your heart? Like, are you acting from an emotionally controlled place? Or are you acting out of your emotions because they are all over the place? Like, it's a difference. See, Six of Cups. Definitely thinking about something in the past and what has happened. See, that's thinking about something in the past, Nine of Swords, and what has happened. And it's causing somebody a lot of stress. Let's peek. See, controlling, Four of Pentacles is the energy. That's the thing. You have control over self and over your energy. Page of Pentacles. If you focus on your energy and how you expend it, right, that's pretty much the best that you can do, beloved. Because in this life cycle, we are called to master self, to master our energy. We don't control always like what happens to us, but we can control how we respond to stimulus. Yeah. Page of Wands is coming through. So I don't know if this is something to lift up your inspiration. Page of Wands and Eight of Wands is like 9 Wands. It will help you protect yourself. It will help you defend yourself. Yep, 4 of Wands. It's a lot of wand energy to bring you back to stability. Get you stabilized again for somebody. Affirmation today: you are awesome. You woke up that way. That's what Spirit said. I heard Beyonce, I woke up like this. Welcome to the Rising Message. This your girl Lati here at Tiffany Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. I'm feeling the holiday funk, quite frankly, and it could be for a multitude of reasons, right? But Spirit said, what you focus your energy on is what grows. That's the secret. So when you do something to break up that energy and you allow yourself to transmute it, then you can come out of it and create something different. Remember always that you are a creator. See, it's all about what you're doing with your energy. Eight of Pentacles, right? It's definitely about your energy. You are always creating. You are a creator. You are a co-creator with the universe. The universe picks up on your vibes. It picks up on your language. It picks up, what's truly going on within self. Your true heart position, your true, where you at with it. Not just what you say you want, right? It's just because, oh, I don't want that. And what happens? You usually get that. You get that thing that you say you don't want. You know what I mean? It's like a trick to how we speak out and put out our energy into the universe so we get back the thing that we are wanting. And you have to vibe with that thing. The thing that you don't want, you're complaining about it, you are vibing with it, which is why the universe keeps delivering it to you. But when you vibe with the thing that you do want, you change your energy and you vibe with that. Then the universe will say, you be that. So then you receive that, it'll give that. It's all energetic. That's the thing to think about, to remember. So while you're waiting for things to come into you, you know what I mean? Think about the vibe that you're carrying while you're waiting. And now we see the page to the Three of Wands. That's Four Wands. And we just saw Four Wands. It was up underneath here somewhere. They split it. But in order to be again, in that good co-creating relationship with the Most High, with the universe, you gotta vibe. Everything is about vibes. Everything is about frequency. Everything is energy. It's all about vibration. If I can match my vibration to this desk, my hand will go right through it. It's the difference. We have a perception that this isn't moving, that it's still, but it's not. The chemical composition, the atoms and stuff in this material are still vibrating. It could be very, very slow. It could be undetectable, you may not be able to pick up on it, but they do move. And if I could change my frequency or align my frequency to the things that are around me, then I'm able to pass through it. But you can't. See, the vibe is not the same. So, it's a feeling of separate. So update your vibes or work on it. When you find yourself sitting in that place, put on some music or something to break up that monotony, to break up something so that you can set yourself free. See, it's like breaking up the monotony so that you can set yourself free. It could be breaking up the mental chatter. It could be, just releasing your mind. Sometimes the mind just sends to, I'm hearing the on replay. So what is that? That's what song? Got my mind going every day is what I'm hearing. So somebody's mind could really be, just going, overthinking, replaying, it don't even have to be anything specific. It could be just random shit, just going around. It could be any and everything, beloved. I gotta get this done, that done. Who did I get this? Did I get somebody a gift for that? Is there anybody to get a gift for? A certain person may not be here anymore. It could be a lot of things that's going on in a person's head. Yeah, in the spirit, the angels are saying to balance that, to bring yourself to harmony. It always did something to me as a person to think about how the holidays just stress people the hell out. I've never been a huge holiday season type of person anyway. I think when I was a kid, what kid doesn't like Christmas if you're introduced to it? But it was more of the lights and the wonderment, you know what I mean? The mystery of it all. Not necessarily just oh, we finna get a bunch of shit. Oh, what's in that box, what's in that present, of course. But it wasn't For me, I would sit in the front room for hours and just look at the lights on the Christmas tree. I like the smell of pine. I like the look, the beauty of fresh snow. It's something about how it sparkles, like little diamonds or something dusted on top. It's the magic of it that I was drawn to, not necessarily just, you know, giving gifts. You know, you think about how a person is going to receive it. You want to see the look of joy on their face when you give it. And giving something and doing things in joy and celebration can stress you the fuck out. Somebody throw a big ass party for somebody, that shit is stressful. You want everything to go well. You know, like, so it's a thing about giving joy or trying to create joy and feeling very stressed out about it. And it changes the vibe of your giving. It's the ability to give with a joyful, grateful, light-hearted joy, you know, light-hearted giving. When we are giving from a place of stress, it's because we're so worried about how people are going to receive it, how people are going to react, or even if you are allowed to give to a particular person what you would like to give, or even the ability to interact, it could throw everything out of whack. That's the truth. See, it's like it moves away from just heart energy and it becomes very mental. Very mental. Yeah, it's mental battles. Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, it's all mental. We got the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords. It's all mental. Somebody is so racking their brain about whether it's just the holidays, whether who's there, who's not there, who they can commune with, who they can no longer commune with, who they're giving stuff to, are they gonna like it? This whole big to-do, and it's too much. It's taking away the whole spirit of what it is you're supposed to be doing. And you could put this in any way, but I'm getting it like something around the holiday season. Yeah, the Fool. It's like release that. Release that and start new. So that you can bring in calm and peace, freedom, optimism, positivity. Put the joy back in, you know. Yeah. Bring the joy back in. Seven of Wands. Definitely see challenge, competition, defense. So I don't know. I pray it's not that whole competition and presents and gifts and shit. Don't nobody give a fuck. Like, honestly, you can sit up there and go broke keeping up with the Joneses, and what the fuck is that shit doing to you, weed? I'm just saying. Every time we get asked about the holidays this year, we had the same response. We ain't doing too much of shit. We resting on that. Pull back. Shit. Rest your mind. You know, have the courage to rest your mind. Stand up against something different or for something different. Stand up for your beliefs. You know, if you decide to do something new, right? You don't want to get into the fuckery. It's something about the choices. That's a challenge. Are there too many choices to make a decision? Yeah, choice overload. And honestly, folks, we have it so much. I don't know what everybody has. I can't quantify, you know what I mean, really. But generally speaking, most people have so much of everything that is not a whole lot to buy. Like these kids, cell phones, tablets, watches, you know what I mean, like purses, shoes, game systems, like game consoles. How many game consoles can you buy? How many pair of shoes can you buy? I guess you can buy as much as you want to, but really, is it useful? I remember one year we ended up getting our kiddo, I think she was about 7 or 8 or something like that, but by that time we had damn near been through the fucking shelf. Like, we bought some shit that she had already had. It was the second time of her getting that same damn gift. And what did she say? I'll never forget it. Oh, Santa Claus must have knew I broke the other one because they brought me a new one. No, Santa Claus fucking Parent Claus actually forgot they fucking bought you the shit. So now you got another one. You know, sometimes it's like that. And it's okay to fall back on certain shit. Like, you don't have to do it. If you don't got it, you don't got to do it. You know what I mean? It could be a different way of celebrating and holding the spirit of togetherness, camaraderie, family, bringing joy, you know, whatever the case may be. See, High Priestess. Intuition is coming through, secrets and mystery. This could also be coming through for somebody because you may already be going through it. I feel that vibe is low. You could be trying to figure out how to make things the way that it was in the past, like work it out. Maybe somebody's trying to pick up extra shifts. They could be trying to make more money, like to figure out how do I pull it off this year. And this year may not be looking like previous years. And that's so real. So many people are going through that. And some people are choosing to fall back because it's like, why am I going to be mentally conflicted over spending money? I'm taking on extra jobs and shit to be able to spend so I don't go in debt to get a whole bunch of shit. And they probably already got that. Like, is it really all about that? No, it's not. See? Conflicted with self. And it's competition. Conflict. You know what I'm saying? Like, being conflicted is really not all about that. Shit, you study the history of it, a lot of people will come up off of that. Like, a lot of people know. But it's like, okay, well, that's what it was back then. This is what it is today. This is how we celebrate it, and this is what it means to us. And that's okay. You know, but, you know, Hangman is here, and all this money that folks are spending, you know what I mean? If your money is not right, like it was in the past, Six of Cups, then it might be time to plan for something a little bit different. Two of Wands, that's the plans. And we see regret, Five of Cups. You go out here and you do all this extraness to try to make things the way that it was in the past. I'm hearing, make it like it was, the way it used to be. Oh, I put clothes on them. When I hung before your love, constantly making like it was. So it could have even been like a person, like maybe in previous years, it could have been a marriage, it could have been a partnership where two people were able to do this great big to do or something like that. And now it could just be you. So, are you able to keep up the same type of production that you were able to do with two of you? It may not be. Not yet. Because it's a hangman delayed to your money. So you may be in a situation that's causing you to be a little bit more fiscally responsible during this time, understanding that the holidays is really not nothing for you to stress about and like kind of go out of your mind because you can't do it the way that it was done in past times. That's what I'm getting. King of Wands. See, leadership could be coming. It could be a new position. It could be a promotion. Right? It could be the example of how you're going to move forward with a different type of tradition, even if you do have money. Right? Justice. Like, because again, what's really right when you are planning, right? We were talking about plans. I think we just saw it. Yeah, right here. When you're planning, Two of Wands. Like, what's really just? What's right? What is the right thing to do? What is the right way to move? They really want that Two of Wands out there. This one. This. Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles, managing your money and managing your energy. Right? We see the World card. Something is different. Something is over. And this World card is affirmed by this card right here that says completion. Something's over. And look, there's conflict, battle, competition, or somebody just really being, there is giving wrestling in the spirit. Somebody's wrestling in the spirit. How am I going to do this? Completion. How am I going to do it? It's a mystery. I don't even know how I'm going to do all of this shit. But I'm feeling like the spirit has got you. I don't know why I keep hearing this lady. I don't know what her background is. She appears or sounds as if she has like a Vietnamese accent, but she's a content creator, and the way she be saying stuff is funny. She she say stuff like, I be believing, you know what I mean? If you be believing what you be seeing, you know, because their English comes off the way that they speak in Vietnamese. So it's like the English words replaced on top of that, and the vernacular is a little different. And she is hilarious. When I say she be doing these public service announcements, right? That's kind of like what it is. I think she made something that, if it's TMI, you don't like it, my bad, but it's hilarious. It's something called Pooh So Soft. It's like she kind of advertising this thing like, if your if your poo be hard when you be going, I want you to be in knowing. You know what I'm saying? And she say it like that, so I'm not making fun of her, but that's exactly how her content is. And she be saying it like these crazy little things, and it's real quirky, it's real weird, it's real different, very niche, and it's hilarious. It's almost like she take a pun at the fact that she knows she has an accent. She takes a pun at the fact that her English is broken, or the way that it comes out is different. It's like the whole thing, she turns herself into the product in these PSA announcements. It's just fucking hilarious. It's like gold. It's like comedy, liquid gold. I'm like, I don't know how she came up with that, but her doing that was so clutch. You could see her right through it. So I don't know if somebody else is gonna do something where you're gonna create something where it's like so you, it's so on. You know what I mean? Like, you could be doing something that's so you, that's so on, that's so target. Like, you fit right into some sort of niche, and either the product or the audience, or product and audience both together is going to come together well. Queen of Pentacles to the Hangman to the Ten of Pentacles. Whoever you are, Eight of Pentacles, you are as this person, you still have room for growth and maturity in how you manage your resources, but it's like you working very hard and diligent at it. Things may have been moving slow or held up for you, waiting for you to realize something, and then I'm feeling this breakthrough, some sort of leadership. And we were picking up a promotion yesterday, so with the Two of Wands, there's plans here. I don't know if you have your sights or hopes on something, or the spirit just has a plan for you, and maybe it needs you to understand this, listening to your spirit guides and thinking about how you're working in your energy. Yeah, see, Queen of Swords is coming through again. She's not playing no games. The spirit really wants somebody to think about this. When we said think about it, I think that both times, the first time we talked about think about it in mindset, she came out. We just said think about it again, and here she comes. Right? It's definitely like thinking, really considering, weighing the evidence. What's really important? What's the truth of it? Let's get down to it. Like, what's the truth of it? Hierophant. Like, what's really, really the real? It's like sitting under the tutelage, the counseling, not only of the God within your internal spirit, your soul, the source of us living, but also, like, let life and everything show you. That shit advises you. You get to look around, you get to witnessing and observing and understanding some shit. You be like, okay, it's time to move different. It's time to move different. Some feel thick. That's why I was trying to figure out, like, is this two cards? But it's not. For some reason, it just felt thick. They giving me the situation like shit is getting thick. Yeah, start. Definitely needs to heal something. Like, shit is getting thick. And it could be dark. It could be like a dark time at night. Not just like the moon, because it's lights in the dark. But it's like, it's something to heal. It's something to balance out. Yeah, see, look, heal them finances. Shit, heal the coin. I'm hearing Mike, heal the world, but it's coming out, heal the coin. Make it a better place. It's like getting your bread back up. It's like restoring yourself. If you went through a situation where maybe your partner is no longer with you, or things are different, or you are like wrestling, like, what's most important? Like, head over heart. Come on, like, do we really have to do all this shit to show that we love a person? No. Do you gotta stress yourself out and a whole goddamn headache to say happy holidays or I love you anyway? No, I don't know what that is, but that's what I'm getting. Like, right now is not the time. Like, there's some other shit going on, and I need you to understand it. or you gonna stress yourself out trying to make it happen. See, I can't make it up. Tied up. Everything is tied up. Mentally conflicted, mentally wrapped up. That's the second Eight of Swords. Everything on the table is just reaffirming itself. The spirit said what they said. And it's all about you being able to, understand your emotions. You want to pour into everybody. You want to do this. You want to do that. And it's hitting your heart. But if you are giving from a conflicted space, your mind and your heart are not in alignment. I mean, I'm hearing my mind and my heart. I believe in love. And these happy feelings feel like happy feelings. I spread them all over the world. I'm hearing from deep in my soul, the Hermit. Somebody has this affinity, and it's definitely music, because I'm hearing nothing but music today. The clear audience is stuck on replay, like various different songs. We got Judgment coming through and Celebration. Put some music on. So Knight of Pentacles, you can change your energy so that you are Ten of Swords. You're not betraying yourself. Somebody's energy is betraying them because of these very strong emotions, just the vibes that you're carrying. You need to change it. Three of Cups. Put on some music. Change your frequency. Change your vibe. See things clearly. Get back into what's really important week, because that shit is just not. Page of Swords. It's definitely changing your vibes. Listen to some music. Something to change your frequency. Ace of Cups. Because people get stressed during this time. See, look, it's being stuck. It's like your emotions. And you see the Lovers is right here. The Lovers. That's that partnership. Something could be different that changes the terrain, and you might be trying to figure out what the fuck to do about it to get everything the way that it used to be. Make it like it was. But it's not like that anymore, And to battle against it is to put yourself into resistance. And your spirit team is telling you to go with the flow, beloved star. To allow things to change, to shift. Which one? Both of these? Yes, okay. See, connection. The Lovers. Y'all see that? It's a connection. Things are not the way that it was. And you may not be able to make it the way that it used to be. When I hung before your love, constantly make it, I can't make this shit up, make it like it was. Six of Cups, the way it used to be. Judgment, when I hung before your love, constantly. Somebody is feeling it. It's not gonna be the same. And it's okay to feel what you're feeling, but the spirit doesn't want somebody to sit there and permeate in it, to be depressed and suppressed by it, to rack your brain trying to figure out how to force it to be something when it cannot be that way again. That's what I'm picking up, and it almost makes me want to cry for somebody, because I feel this deep remorse and regret and stress. The Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, it just feels so heavy. And a person may not realize that attempting to give from this state, attempting to force things to be a way that they cannot be, it's only hurting you and causing more suffering. It's causing you to suffer. Yeah, see, balance. The spirit wants you to balance. Harmony, justice, balance. Fairness and clarity are key in this moment. Decisions, which is that Two of Swords we keep seeing, keeps coming out. Decisions, choices, thinking, mindset, and emotions, energy, vibration is really heavy in this. It says decisions made with integrity will lead to harmony. Make decisions out of integrity, not out of guilt, not out of some sort of low vibrational sentiment, right? Not out of remorse, not out of regret. Not, I want you to feel better because something terrible has happened. It's not that. If anything, come from a place of compassion. You know, and sometimes when you come from compassion, sympathy, and empathy, you can find the small things that are so meaningful that have the greatest impact instead of trying to rack your brain on how to buy all of that. Love cannot be bought. Adventure. See, it could be something simple like taking a road trip. It could be doing something like spending a damn day with a person, taking the bravery, like that food card, to go a different way. Yeah. Look, Majesty, there is a leadership position coming up for somebody. So if things are on delay right now, you just don't got it because the promotion has not come in, maybe the first paycheck hasn't hit, whatever the case may be. The promotion is on delay. It has not happened. The money that you need or associated with it has not come in yet, and that's okay. You're at where you're at. And when you get that day and you're able to go do the things because you know everything is now coming in with ease and grace, then you'll be in that place. But right now, it might be, you know, a different decision that needs to be made. People love you because they love you, not because of what you can do. Determination. See, ambition drives you forward, ready to face challenges, stay focused, and mindful to the details, and to ensure lasting success. And that's it. It's about lasting success, not for a moment. Mastery, mastering your energy. And that's what we said. Inspiration. So two cards that came out earlier, the Page of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Mastery. Right? Mastering your energy. Dedication to your craft is paying off. Focus on improving your skills and refining your work. This is a time to build something meaningful and lasting through persistence. So if you're building, you may not have it the way that you used to spend and just be a little bit frivolous, right? I did pick up this deck right here, and leader just happens to be right here, and we saw Majesty, which is a leader. You lead with intellectual strength. A lot of swords are out here, so intellect is here. It's a lot of swords, but it's like you getting the clarity because you're the one that's kind of wrapped up in your mind or head trying to make things like they used to be, and you can't. See, King of Wands is definitely leadership. You lead, leader, right? So this is all coming through. Decision, see, to a source. It's all decision making. And it even says decision on the card that we just put down. You lead with your intellectual strength, right? Fairness and integrity. Your decisions. They not only do they inspire, right? And then we pull also with the card mastery is inspiration. So they're talking, these cards are talking to you and they're affirming themselves so that you know that what they're saying is true. The first step to achieving your dreams is committing to making them a reality, right? You have to be committed. Committed to your craft. Committed to making the decisions, the hard choices when they need to be made. You don't get to King of Pentacles, right, without understanding how to balance your energy. Temperance. Look, management, patience, balance. You don't get here without that. So we're gonna take neither one of them. Spirit said, nah. Okay. Thank you to the AO. Last message for the week, Phil. We got to go. Thank y'all so much. Competition. See, that's the Five of Wands we've been talking about. There is no competition, right? It really isn't. It's sitting down here somewhere. We threw it. La la la. Here it is. So not only do we see challenge, that same word, but it's like competition. And so many people get into competition, right? That's right, Barbie, competing from within. You know, you don't have to compete with anybody else. But you will be surprised how easy it is to fall into that. And even if you are competing with yourself, right? Because like Barbie said, competition is, you know, within. You could be trying to outdo self. Last year we did this. Every year we go bigger, we go better, right? We go harder, it's grander. But what if this year is not the same as last year or the year before that? Could it be like, shit, I cannot, it's not feasible. It's not the right time for me to do what we did last year. We're not in the same position. And sometimes that can make you feel a kind of way with self. Because if you are in that mindset, like, I compete with me, I'm my own comp. Like, it ain't no competing where you don't compare. We can't compare to one another because we each individual pixels of the Most High itself. I can't compete with anybody else except for self. But if I can't do what I was able to do last year and I'm not in that same position, I can get down on self. I can start becoming self-deprecating, right? Self-critical, which is why is this. What are you saying to self? Where you're not, because you're not in the same position that you were last year. Well, fucking nobody is, right? Ain't nobody out here. Inflation is through the fucking roof. Wages are stagnant. Shit is steady changing. Everybody is not in the same position they were in last year. That doesn't make me worse than what I was last year. Because last year I may not have been mature enough and mastered my energy enough or worked on those principles where I can handle the fact that I don't need to do all the fucking that. I don't got to do all of that. Who says I got to do all of that? My kids don't even demand it. If anything, I taught them that this is what happens. Because we teach them what happens on holidays. We indoctrinate them. We program them with that shit. And even though they may see it from other people, we can still support them that life is not based on competition. This shit, what do we always say? It's not a fashion show. Do they get that shit? Always no. Because it's peer pressure. But at the end of the day, if we ain't got it like that this year, that's just a fucking real. I'm not going to let the lights go off to buy your ass another game console. And if you do, then you might want to think about that shit. Because how the fuck do you get to King of Pentacles without taking care of your obligations, beloved? What's really important? Some shit that they don't fucking need? Or you being able to meet their needs? Like, seriously. We ain't gonna eat next week because we spent all the money on presents. Not gonna fucking do that shit. Just saying. And I'm not going into credit card debt. I already got enough of that. Just period. So I don't know who you are that could be stressed over this. Like I said, even if you're in the mindset that you your own comp, you competing with yourself, right? You may not, need to beat yourself up so bad that you're not the you that you was last year. Like, seriously. See negative and bad news. Right? Somebody is experiencing like a downturn right now, but you're not by yourself. You're not alone. There's so many people around the world, Craig, that's going through it. Not just people in the States or this country or that. It's all around the globe. So you damn sure not by yourself. Entertainment is coming through. And sometimes people look at shit online and entertainment and entertainers and feel like they supposed to have all that shit. No. Some of them motherfucking people that's, got all that money and stuff like that, they credit cards be ran the fuck up. But empathy is coming through and we see connection. And the lovers, excuse me, y'all, spiritual bird. The lovers has really been coming through and we see a schedule. So you will be making a new connection. It's already on the books. It's already on schedule. And I'm getting I don't know what the empathy is. It may provide you with more emotional support. Somebody that understands what you're going through. It could be, the spirit is really telling you something like time is a factor, so be careful. We're bringing you this message because we care about you. Yeah, collaboration. The spirit is working with you. And it could be taking you somewhere else. And we didn't call this dream home card out because it was sitting up underneath the leader card that we looked at. They're showing us something else. See? Daydream. Dream home. Dream. Right? And if they're working together with you to achieve this success, of course it's going to be shared because you didn't do it by yourself. You did it with your spirit team, your spiritual crew. And wherever you go, they go with you. You know what I mean? Right? See, obligations. You have obligations right now, prior contracts or commitments that still need to be fulfilled before you can completely move on to the next stage in your journey. So if you are still under this heaviness, even though it's Christmas, Spirit said, what is the truth of it? What is it? Because if you try to do all of this extraness and beat the you of last year, beloved, you may land yourself in a place that you don't want to be. You could actually fuck up the plans that the Spirit has for you to bring you to a place of stability. So this year, you might pull it back and go a little bit different than what you did in the last years, but next year could be major. It could be fucking significant. But it's all about how you are able to manage the energy. Can you do that? Author is coming through. Your words have a great impact on those who hear them. This says read them, but they told me to read, or they told me hear them. So you may have to give some messages, like let people know what it is in a way that they can understand what it is. You know, it's not all about this. This is what it's about. Or we're going to do things a little bit different this year. This is what I was thinking about. This is what, hit my spirit. Decision. I told you we're going to do shit different this year. Envy is here and past. Somebody could definitely envy their own past. Like, I envy the past version of myself. That version that was like on last year and the year before last, and every year we go bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm able to do this, and this year is different. I'm in a different space. So what do you do about it? You talk about it. You have empathy for self. It ain't always gonna be on. It ain't always gonna be up. Sometimes it might be like a little bit stuck, like we not there quite yet, and we got to make some different decisions and balance shit out. Connections has come through. Connect with your spirit team. I'm feeling like they definitely got a message to help heal you, heal your heart, let you know that it's okay. You can walk away from all of that mindset that you got to do it big every single year or whatever the case may be. It's negative vibes, trying to give from a place where it's like a giving grief. Like, I'm sorry that it's not like how it was last year. I'm sorry that I can't do it like this. I can't do it like that. No, be grateful for what you got. Because the more you are grateful for what it is right now, the more you will have. Because however you place your energy is what we started with. What you focus on is what grows. So if you are putting the energy of I'm sorry on everything, that's energy that they are focusing on their growth, on their plant. That's their energy. Their focus. Right? If you are putting the I'm sorry energy on everything you focus on, you will bring in more shit to be sorry about. It's just the way the universe works. It follows what you are putting out, your vibe. But even if you have a lot or a little, if you are grateful for that little and you are so joyful and overjoyed, and to see like what that does, something so meaningful and significant, but it could be small. It doesn't have to be big. It could be handmade, but it's heartfelt. The energy that's on that thing is more important than any other game console or some shit, another trip. I mean, you make memories, so that's beautiful. And that could be it for somebody. It could be a road trip. It could be something like that. Let's go get an overnight, or go up and have a drive or something like that, and take pictures, photos that you can even blow up and put on the wall or the album. It's other ways to do things. You just have to allow that creativity to come through and to really guide and help you. I hope the message helps somebody, though. We got to go. That was the rising message. So take some of the stress off yourself. Spirit say play some music to break up the monotony. Whether you went to R&B or country, I was hearing some jazz, just even some instrumental. If somebody is into like binaural beats, something to bring down the frequency of the mind so that you can think, allow your creativity to come through. You may end up having an epiphany. You know what I mean? Something really might come in as you are just thinking. and allowing your mind energy to just kind of flow. Options. You may start to see things, different choices. Imagination starts to come into play. Again, that's that inspiration with the page. You end up finding another way to work it. You need to just find another way to work it. And the spirit will bring you the energy. But first, you got to calm down, balance yourself, calm the mind, right? So that you can think. Things are different this year, right? It's like connections are different, money is different, opportunities are different. Things are coming, it's just not quite there yet. And because of that, I feel this. Okay, so they don't want me to show these two together. Would Spirit say this? Okay. Three of Swords, heartache, and Five of Cups. Heartache and regret. Heart torn apart because the money is not the same. So somebody is stressed. Thank you, Spirit. Nine of Swords. So Spirit wants you to connect and to understand and to know that things are different and they're going to show you a different way to go. Anything else? No. That's it. Did we get it out? Yes. We did. We did it. We got it out. They're going to show you a different way to go. How to do it. So that things stay righteous. It stays in a right way. You do it in a way that's not going to interrupt what's coming your way. Because that's what I'm really picking up. It's something coming your way. And the Spirit is putting you in this position, or you're in this position to master your energy and to have patience and to understand. I'm seeing flexibility. I'm seeing creativity. I'm getting that it doesn't always have to be what you think it is. See, you might need to end that. You really might need to let that be over. Thank y'all so much. King of Swords. Know it. Like, for sure. Like, that's what they're saying. It's other ways to do shit. It is. Seven of Cups. It's other options. I love you to the next now. I do. We'll be back. Possibly for the lunchtime break. So, if you like the vibe, subscribe. Hit the bell so that y'all will be notified when we go live. I love you just like I love myself. I do. I wish a great day on to you. They just affirmed it again. Your money coming in and it's going to be strong. Like, look, y'all see us split the deck. King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles. We just split right on it. It's going to happen. You're going to be celebrating. It's stressful right now, but the money is coming. It is. But it's like, see, look, that's the judgment. It's coming. But you just kind of got to work with the Spirit at this time. Let them show you something different. It's a different way of doing it. And it could be working out a principal thing within you, beloved. So, listen and take heed. It would behoove you to do it. And I love you just like I love myself, right? It's growing and expanding daily. 1%, and you can do that. 1%, just think about it, right? You get to make your own choices. Nobody can tell you what to do, right? But I'm telling you that something is coming into you. Stability. Stability is coming. 8 of Wands, shit is moving. There's activity, even if you don't feel it. If you feel down and you feel stressed, and you feel like things are not happening, it's not going to turn around. It's not going to be stable. It's not going to hit your household in time. You're not going to, but I'm saying, Spirit told us dream home, did they not? They said daydream and they said dream home. And with that 7 of Cups keeps coming out, that's the same energy as a daydream. Like the Spirit keeps showing you this vision of this place, of this great stability. And they're saying that it's coming in. It is. So right now may not be the time to go off and spend, even if it is the holidays. You never know what you need that money for, Ashe. You don't know. You may need to keep your credit profile in a certain place, your credit card balance at a certain place. The Spirit may be really telling you, I'm moving you to a whole nother place, so don't get caught up in this day. You're going to have a different day. Anything else? No. That's what they had to say. They bring you something. It's a love offer. They just saying hold on with the Knight of Wands. It's a message here, right? You're getting ready to build something major. And this 8 and 4 is 12. And we talked about that your blessing was on delay with the Hangman. That's Hangman energy. It's coming, but it's been something about it moving a little slowly. It hadn't came in yet. But Spirit say stay encouraged, because it's on the way, beloved. Tune your frequency so that you don't resist what's coming. Because sometimes the hangman is because your energy is in resistance to what the universe wants to send you, what you really, really want. But if you are resisting it because you are in your mind and you're conflicted, a competition states that you got to outdo yourself from last year instead of sitting in the energy of what is and allowing that, yeah, you will put your shit on delay. And then you will have the energy of what happened. Why is it not coming in? Why is it taking so long? It's because you're not in alignment with it energetically. So stay focused on what is, on what be. Allow energetic mastery. Allow yourself to be creative. Allow yourself to be inspired by the moment. Allow the challenges and the change to inspire you to do things differently, to stay grateful, to just be, it's given, stay on your element, stay on your energy, because something wants to come and you don't want to be the resistor to it. I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega that brings the messages, that pulls every card, beloved, that gave us the truth. Ace of Swords, clarity, see new ideas. It's mental, and you have a lot of power. Just sit in the truth and accept the now for what it is. Don't resist it, and you will have a breakthrough, beloved. Star, you will. They're born under pressure, and you just can't get around it because that's the way that stars are born, beloved. I love you. To the next now. This was done. Ashe. Hey, Miss Monica, you're tapping in when we're getting ready to go. So feel free to watch the replay because we got to go. I love y'all so much. I just want to say hi. Barbie, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. I was about to say Win Prancer. That's Miss Monica. I love you. Thank you so much. Don't give up. Please subscribe. You can definitely go back through the messages. And if you are an active subscriber, we do free readings, free on Saturday, 8 p.m. EST. We never charge for anything, even though we don't charge for nothing, so don't think about it. Let's see. Jimmy, thank you so much. I appreciate you for tapping in. Who didn't want? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ain't shit organized about this. I don't know what he's talking about. But, he's right if that's what they think. Barbie, that is yeah. I know, financial constraints are hard this year, Barbie. Regina, thank you so much for tapping in, for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You open your eyes. Which craft do you use? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Right? It's always so funny when people say that because everybody uses a craft. It's about which craft do you use? Right? WHICH. Are you making something with your hands? Are you a healer? Are you a cooker? Because those are crafts, arts and crafts, right? So it's just funny. I don't think people think about it like that, but we do. The 114, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Somebody has a long name that's just like a whole bunch of letters. I can't say it, but thank you for being here anyway, beloved. Lindsay, hi. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. I have to read the names so I get acclimated. Like, we feel you in our spirit. It resonates. So if you do, come back on Saturday and you have a question, then we will read it for you, And that's just really all it is. It's reciprocity. We all about being reciprocal, So you lend us your energy and you give us permission to be in your energy, right? Then we will do that. And we always caution people about just going into folks' lives and asking for readings because you don't know who they're talking to, who they get their messages from. The AO, we always say the Alpha and the Omega. We set every intention. Somebody is working on self-sufficiency and is mastering your energy that's doing it. 8 of Pentacles, skill development, apprenticeship, diligence, hard work, and craftsmanship. Didn't we just say which craft are you using? Spirit said, which craft? Are arts and crafts. You know, you can be an accountant. That's craftsmanship. You can be a doctor. You can be a hairdresser. Anything that you do and that you produce, you are crafting it. But which craft do you use? Do I use my intuition? Do I use my psychic abilities? Yes. Do I use my psychic touch? Yes. Do I use my clairaudient, clairsentient, clairsalient, clairvoyance, claircognizance? Yes. Do I use my mediumship? Yes. Those are the crafts that we use. And we use them for the highest good. Like I said, my psychic abilities. Do we use them? Yes. High priestess. For what? For the highest good. For the collective. For the wheat field. To celebrate. To help bring you to balance. King of Cups. Emotionally balanced messages. Hierophant. Tradition. Right? Spirituality. And guidance. It's exactly what it is. So people be stressed, right? Nine of Swords, about what is it, struggling, going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles, right? What's in control of you? Nothing. When you learn how to control yourself and control your energy, you will be surprised what you tap into. What you will discover what's already tapped inside of you. That the Most High God, the God that lives within, speaks to you. And you know it to be true every time you say, I should listen to my first man, I should listen to my gut. The Spirit already told you, but you didn't do it. You may have followed something else. Or where you find that when I do listen to my gut, when I do follow this vision, they showed me this, oh man, I got this picture, and I keep feeling like to do something, and you go do it, and you follow it, and then it comes true. That's you tapping into your abilities as well. You have them too. We all do. So, which craft do you use? To the next now. This one's done. I love you.